Hello. Welcome to day 1141 of my Honkai Star Rail journey. And each passing day, I keep thinking to myself, why am I streaming daily? There's no reason for me to stream daily. Playing daily is enough. But it's fine. I woke up, I literally just woke up. Like 5 minutes ago. Done my daily routine, which is not much. It's just putting out the PC, brush my teeth, wash my face, and coming out here. Oh shit, there's a new thing. Okay, I'm pretty obviously quite tired. Not because okay, actually not because I woke up. It's because I woke up and I haven't had a good sleep. But I have things to do later, and I feel like it's a bit long overdue on the story quest. So I'm gonna start it, but I'm probably not gonna finish it all in one sitting, obviously. I forgot to change this. Okay,
You're back!
that is me. I am back.
The incident that happened at Full Wish TV is causing a huge stir. Come watch the news.
Hello everyone! Welcome to our brand new segment, the Phantom Moon Brief. I'm your host, Poofy.
Poofy.
Hi everyone, this is your old friend Snowy.
How are you both alive?
Well then, as the Phantom Moon games reach a boiling point, and for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining Duo Mention TV to bring you live coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
They just change.
Yes, we are! And after the director of Full Wish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Full Wish announced that she was joining the Phantom Moon Games! That terrifying tragedy of 15 years ago once again swept through the psionic game!
The supplicant debate, slated to take place at the Seafeld TV tower, was cut short when out-of-control Imaginee known as Joy Ascendants appeared suddenly and launched an attack.
I just
This
realized I started
imagenesis
without
plate
watching a replay.
Centered on Seafeld City, spread
By
rapidly.
accident.
Even Foolish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and Imaginee inhabitants across plain Arcadia have been affected by the plague. Countless individuals are injured or missing, and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6 billion credits. And in a chilling echo of the bloodstained games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Foolish points to the disaster as the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
She identified the culprits as the famed cosmic hero, the trailblazer of the Astral Express,
Say my
and
name.
the wanted criminal, Stellaron Hunter Blade, claiming they were responsible for the tragedy.
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Foolish herself through her organization, the Research Society of Happy Smiles. They added that the investigation will continue and the organization will be shut down.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years ago, they made the same excuses. What is the real story behind this? The Phantom Moon Brief will continue to keep you updated.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can plain Arcadia safely make it through this crucial year? We will have to wait and see. Shame on them. How can they just say things like that on TV when it's not even confirmed? And the internet is flooded with fake news about you too.
Me too.
Also, those two hosts, weren't they from Full Wish TV? They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before. And now look, they've immediately jumped ship after what happened to Full Wish.
Yeah, shame on them.
I'm happy you made it back safely. But somehow, you just don't seem quite the same.
It's the goggle. I understand.
No. You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming the next Don Hung.
No, it's just mainly the goggle.
No! Is this what it takes to become a hero?
Turning to much might be worse.
I am so cute and lovely. What's the problem with that? Oh, right.
Exactly.
Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side of the story, but I haven't heard yours yet.
Tell everything about the battle of Seafab TV tower.
So, Fullwish had people undergo the happiness surgery.
I guess this
to
is basically the
implant
recap I
Shuhu's
need.
flesh into their bodies, and that ended up causing this disaster?
Exactly.
And you guys stopped the mutation from spreading, but all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's flesh inside Blade?
Good expedition. That's right.
And then you mentioned that Nessia, the one we met at Star Rail Fest, is
I was
actually
about to
the
say, who the
Phantom
fuck's
Moon
Nessia
Games
again?
arbitrator?
Right.
No
Evanesia.
wonder she could draw a mask for you. And she also asked you to go deep into the world in Canvas to warn, who was it again?
John. The name is Graphia.
Who is that?
Now that
Yes, Graphia, Himiko's ancestor. She's an artist from 1,000 years ago.
good refresher.
Miko's ancestor? She's still alive? Wait, that's not even the most important part.
Himiko
Nessia
have an
asked you to
ancestor.
warn Graphia that the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, is back? Oh, why does the Express have such bad luck? By this point, whenever we go on vacation, I'm always ready to deal with random problems. But running into another Lord Ravager while on vacation? This is way over the line. Lord Ravager, at Venesia's request, Shuhu's flesh and Blade's body, and the unfinished Phantom Moon games.
I wonder-
Suddenly, there are so many things to deal with.
I wonder, is it even possible for them to create a world where there's actually just no conflict? And maybe not like a fucking world disaster conflict, right? Maybe like, shit, I lost my wallet, and that's like the maximum threat of the world you encounter when you go there. Everything else is like jilly jolly, whoopie doo doo doo, right? It's like fucking you go to a clown world. Everything is just a circus, and you're just like fighting mimes, and there's like no threat. I feel like that will be a fantastic diversion from the normal pace, but I don't know how well it bows with people playing the game, because it's like you fought through like 10 different world-ending creatures.
Feels like we're juggling a bunch of eggs all at once. One slip, and it's all gonna go splat.
Splat.
Are you okay?
If I say no, let's just give it all up. You know, let's sleep it through.
I shouldn't have asked so many questions. Didn't mean to stress you out or make you worried. I'm gonna go take a minute and collect myself.
So many things to deal with right now. Oh, what should I do next? Nah, I've had a long day. I should just get some rest.
And rest on your bed, not sofa. Actually, I guess it's just a rest and not sleep, but you know, feel a bit weird resting here because it's like kind of public, but you know what, fine, send it. So while we plush valet surf, I can't read. Surface like a cradle. The moment you sit down, you practically melt into it. I woke up. I cannot do any fucking reading. The static from the news broadcast, much relentless questioning. Okay, it's not that relentless to be fair. The looming presence of the Lord Revenger, the dangerous flesh, writing on Blade's body, and the future of Fast Moon game. All these tangled problems has knotted themselves into one chaotic mess. What can you do? You're just a poor little raccoon. You went to unravel the mystery, but now you're tangled up in this thread. You struggle uselessly for a bit, then give up, letting fatigue shroud your eyes in darkness. So real.
Shh, Welt. She's tired. Let her sleep.
The voice actor is like having a field day with this.
You're obviously tired. I never thought this vacation would become the prelude to yet another major war.
You never thought? Oh, I start thinking about it every time.
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the nameless. But this is way too much.
This is way too... Okay, I'm
Look
sorry.
at you.
Hold up. There's no way this is more than you entering a fucking world of simulation. That stop there. Technically, we didn't know that right off the bat. But I feel like Amphorius is way more jarring. You enter a world, you crash landed, right? There's like suddenly people, God, Titan, right? And you realize that, wait a second, you have no communication. How is that not more stressful? Half your companion is not even there. This is more.
Now, it takes me back to when I first got the Express running again. Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board, constantly stretched thin and feeling out of my depth. All I could do was note every problem in the navigation log, one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update, a glitch in the Express's warp system. The notes were as dense as the coordinates on the astral charts, leaving me completely overwhelmed. Back then, I never imagined the Astral Express would one day have to face a Lord Ravager. But strangely, now that the time has come again, I'm not panicking at all. Come to
For
think
once,
of
you
it,
fought all of them,
it's
basically.
because of you. Because of all of you. Along the way, we have defeated 2 Lord Ravagers. The Nameless who guided me before I set out once told...
Who? Who the fuck is the second? Obviously, it's Ventilia one. Oh, the fucking Amphorius one, Zenda fucking machine, Iron Tomb, right? Okay.
It's told me, keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt
I keep forgetting
impossible to
there's also a Lord
conquer
Ranger.
will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you.
Technically, Zenda will be, but
I've seen you grow through the Phantom Moon games, becoming someone others can trust and lean on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower. I'm truly proud of you. That's why I want to share a story from the past with you. A promise from 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her, to let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life, and found companions I could trust with all my heart.
Borrowed?
I want to share this story with you all. The story of how my journey began.
Okay. Literally from that one word, I can already imagine the outcome. This Himiko is... There's someone else inside Himiko. This is Himiko body already dead by the curse. The fucking... What's the curse called? The withering effect. Right? The withering effect? The withering curse. Buva? But someone, probably another person, equally in equal badness, was like, well, I don't have the curse, but wait, how does that even work? Because I assume the curse affecting the body, so the body should be like disintegrated. But my thing is that it's someone else using the body. Unless it's the other way around. It's actually Himiko using someone else's body, but that doesn't really give much reason why she's red-headed. That matches with the family, right? I've cooked too much.
It's a long story, filled with many memories of my past. I'd also like to invite you all to the place where I repaired the Express and tell you everything bit by bit.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us, let Shush make us some coffee. Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
So true.
Speaking of the world in canvas, March told me about what Evanesia said to you. Evanesia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action too. According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation, Asat Pramod's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up destroyed in freak accidents, leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces. 1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas.
Sorry, I completely blanked out. According to the record from a data bank and the IPC investigation campaign often spent century. And destroyed in a freak accident. Okay.
That was to resist Asat Pramod's invasion of Ahatopia. Then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantasmoon games be the prelude to his next invasion?
It is astonishing that Graphia is still alive.
That's the first of many mysteries. Based on our family history, we are clearly not descendants of any long-lived species. Quite the opposite. The weathering curse has shortened my family's lifespan for generations. What could my ancestor have gone through to still exist today? That too leaves me deeply curious.
Could you tell me more about Graphia?
There are far too many legends about her. It's hard to tell what's true and what's not. Only two things are beyond doubt. First, during the Cinderth Age, she created countless Imaginae and sent them into battle against the demon legions from beyond. Second, near the end of one of the Phantasmoon games, she created the world in canvas to shelter inside it what was left of civilization and life. Which means she is not only familiar with Asat Pramod, but has also witnessed the manifestation of the Eon of Elation.
Oh, what? Wait. What? Is it one of the Fast Moon game? So the Fast Moon game is not because Aha wanted it. Okay, okay. This is why my interpretation then. There is another Aeon of elation. This is straight up another person. Do the whole Fast Moon game. Precede everyone else. Then, one Fast Moon game, Aha won, become Aeon. And maybe the previous one thing like, it would be funny if I just make him a permanent Aeon. Exactly like how it is now. And boom, Aha is now the Aeon of elation. That's like the only possible reason how people can become an Aeon. Especially for elation, right? How old is Graphia again?
Nobody knows just how big the plane Graphia created actually is. Over 140 years ago, the IPC tried to salvage the world in Canvas, but they were only able to reconstruct part of it in the real world. That portion became what we know as Plain Arcadia. Legend has it that Graphia used a vast ocean as her canvas and channeled the power of elation to step into the painting, which means she has not only seen Asat Pramad, but has also seen the Eon of elation descend in all their glory.
Interesting that you have to emphasize both of them together again. Wait, is Asa Pramad originally the Aeon elation? Okay, chat. This might be a most cooked fucking theory crafting ever. This got very high chance, right? They come in, they were originally the Aeon elation. They're like, aha, it would be funny if I go. Then Aha was like, hey, you say my name. Boom, steal over, and just and then Graphia's like, okay, into the painting you go, and then Asad is like, oh shit, time to just fuck about, I guess.
Good question. As for who in Plain Arcadia knows Graphia and the world in Canvas best, it's probably Pearl. She was sent here by the IPC. She should have some clues to guide us in the right direction. By the way, General Yao Guang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
Here? Good news?
I'm not sure if she comes with good news or bad news. She brought a little gift from the Cienjo, though. Mung bean soda. Go talk to General Yao Guang, then. Don't keep her waiting. After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
There's a fucking sudden flashback in my mind where I was told to bring
Nice to meet you.
specialty from the Zinzo, and I bring them mung bean soda, and the result of that conversation is that they think I'm stupid or dumb for bringing mung bean soda. I don't know, is it just me being delusional, but I believe I was like pretty crashing out, like, why the fuck are you mad that I'm bringing the one thing that is unique to Zenzo? It's been years ago, I can't remember that
You,
exactly.
Ishvara. I always thought that the arbitrator, Evanesia, would step in and punish Foolish for the disaster she caused. But, to my surprise, it was you who defeated Foolish. In my capacity as an Arbiter General, I extend my deepest gratitude to you for halting the plague in sparing countless lives from suffering.
Just lay on me. What's up?
What I am about to tell you is something Evanesia risked breaking the rules to share with me. Please keep it a secret. Not
love
a
secreting our
word
secret.
of this leaves the Express. Sealed within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros, the Veracity.
Okay, fuck. I can't theory craft anymore. I mean, we've been told about this. I completely forgot. Completely forgot about this. So here's the thing, alright. We have, let's start naming out fucking Aeon that's touched this, or like path that touched this land. We have obviously Relation. We have the fucking Trailblaze, right? We have fucking Abundance, Scrumptious. We have fucking Destruction, lovely. Then now what? We have Ouroboros. Okay, let's also add on the fact that we have IPC, so Preservation, and also Stellar Hunter. So whatever the fuck the future one called, Finality. Seven. Oh wait, hold up. We have the General of the Hunt here. 8. 8. Right? 8 path canonically has to be used as a plot device in this land. 8. Technically, Preservation didn't really do much. It's just the person itself, right? So, almost 7. Everything else is very important of who and what their path is belong, right? Otherwise it doesn't make sense. Now, if suddenly Argenti is coming in, I'm counting that as the 8th one. What's that?
Wait, you've never heard of the Veracity before? Come to think of it, they must be unfamiliar to most people. They were supposed to be recorded in the list of arch-enemies as an author of calamity. They are an ancient god of desire and consumption, an eon that evolved from a leviathan. But they disappeared so long ago that the Cienjo Alliance never witnessed any of their deeds, and they were never recognized as an author of calamity. Well, they need no such title anyway. Beast of Calamity, Star Devourer, Void Maw. Just hearing these names, one can imagine what kind of monstrosity they were. A vast writhing form whose slightest movement could crush entire planets, before swallowing what remained into an insatiable abyss. Rumor has it, they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were hardly there to aid the Swarm, but rather to attend a cosmic-level feast, in which the Swarm served merely as appetizers, and the planets they passed were devoured as the main course. No one expected them to be here of all places, sealed away on this very planet, after vanishing for years.
I mean, in some aspect, I feel like this Ouroboros sound very similar to like IX, but I think it's just that they're more active for a more grandiose or more gluttonous reason than IX doing nothing. But both of them are essentially just devouring places they went, right? In some aspect also you can say the destruction is doing the same, but the destruction is doing with the purpose of destruction. You know, I have no idea
The
what
true
I think.
situation remains unknown. But with this information, we can understand why Asat Pramod set his sights on this world. Aren't you a little afraid? facing a huge
Asa
disaster
want to
like this.
release Ouroboros so he can go chomp 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 and become like the means for destruction. I have a poker face.
Interesting. You wouldn't flinch even if a star fell upon you. A true Ishvara. Fortune
I don't know, I feel
follows
like I'll
when
flinch a
fate
bit.
hits its lowest ebb. Every crisis comes with an opportunity. Now that we know a force capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body. It might just be a risky path worth taking. Blade has agreed to my proposal and will venture into the world in canvas to seek out the veracity. From what I've heard, you are going there as well. I cast a divination, and the hexagram shifted between the marsh and fire trigrams, yielding the judgment. Heaven and earth are separate and apart, but the work which they do is the same. In other words, though your paths may differ, they are destined to intersect.
Is this gonna be Blade's funeral?
A funeral, or an adventure. Will it be a battle with only a 1 in 10 chance of survival to tear away Shuhu's flesh from his body and eliminate the Xianzhou's arch-enemy? Or will it be a journey in which he settles all grudges and never looks back? It all depends on how he perceives it. Blade agreed to my proposal, even though that little Stellaron hunter girl wouldn't stop objecting.
Sorry, I just need to... It's one very annoying thing. However. Are you betting everything on me?
Betting?
Oh,
No, I don't see it that way.
Not yet, at least.
We are not chips laid on a gaming table, nor dice tossed at someone's whim. We trust in people, in ourselves, and in those beside us, knowing they can change the course of even the most desperate battle.
No, we totally need to add in preservation. I'm sorry, I'm just keep thinking about it. Because Pearl did use the power of the... at least some form of the power of the 10 stone heart to protect us during the fucking teardown in 4.1 when we enter the fucking the void, right? So yeah, 8.
That belief is what gave you the strength to overcome Foolish. It is also the only reason I
Oh my god, I completely forgot about Harmony too, because we have Sunday. Using the fucking thing, just going neon, neon, neon. 9. Might as well just add in Argentina. I know Argentina is gonna come in soon.
Stay for this world. My purpose has never changed. I am going to draw the elation into my divination, and overturn a fate marked for great woe. I have a plan for how to handle Asat Pramod if he strikes unexpectedly, but I still need more hands to make it work.
Looks like the investment game will have to come to an end soon.
What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? It will be a tribute to the elation. The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, and from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden. I will take my leave first.
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to everyone.
Okay. Co-op party ka na. Oh, I completely forgot of taking the cats.
What are they all up to over there?
I guess we can do it now.
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you.
What are you guys doing?
We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course.
Making it.
Pom-Pom's heard all about your latest adventure.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Full Wish's scheme, and that is no small achievement. Regardless of what the people of Plain Arcadia or the media may say, we raise a glass to you.
Raise the.
Exactly. You knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy Joy... whatever their name is. I didn't get to see it myself, but Don Hung described it for me. You killed it!
What happened to you?
Your victory gave Blade a chance to free himself from Shuhu's flesh. Thank you.
With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that, it felt right to have a small gathering like this.
Now, let's make a toast.
Who brought who? Bring in bread.
Here's to everyone who fights to protect this Arcadia. And here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us. But I know the Astral Express will keep streaking across the stars.
To all of us.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by my side is what gives me the courage to face the future. I'll carry this strength with me through the rest of this journey.
Cheers.
Cheers. Like your heart beating as one. After finishing the drink, the nameless each enjoy a brief moment of respite. Shall we compadre?
Did you need something?
Why are you here alone? The other are having a lot of fun. Why not you enjoy?
I need a break. I felt worn out ever since coming back from Seafeld TV Tower. Right now, it feels like I'm back in Oak Manor's banquet hall. At those parties, no matter how tired I was, I'd have to clutch my glass and smile, keeping myself calm. Mr. Yang insisted I should get a full day of sleep, but I didn't want to miss the chance to toast with you all. I should thank you for letting me embark on this journey.
It's oddly weird, but it's settled. It does settle. Nicely, right? At first I'm like, kind of a bit odd to have Sunday around because he didn't really do much in the forest, right? Until like very late in, but obviously the deed he done here make it way more feel like he's part of the team. Gorgeous car. Early throw a celebration here, a party here, handle warming up the crowd, and how quickly things down. Meow.
I heard from Sunday about how the televised debate went. We won this battle because of you.
So true. Was everything okay on the express?
When the televised debate began, a crowd outside the station gathered to protest the Astral Express and nearly broke through the barricades. But the moment the Joy Ascendants appeared, they scattered without a second thought. I guess people know deep down which is more dangerous, a made-up villain or an actual threat. But I am more concerned about you. I've seen the footage of your fight with Full Wish. When you returned to the top of the tower, an enormous surge of power seemed to erupt from you.
That's just my
It
last thing.
reminded me a lot of when I saved you at Herta Space Station. Did you tap into the power of the Stellaron?
Maybe.
The Stellaron can be awakened by a wish, but its immense power always has a way of warping reality. As the wave of wish power surged toward you, it brought hope and blessing, but also dark intentions and malice. What might it do to the Stellaron? We have no idea. Be careful with this power you have, no matter how tempting it may seem.
Good chat. Lovely. Himiko. Goes on a phone screen, simply matching someone. Okay, fine. Jeez. It's okay. Alright. Man, the older generation these days. Pom Pom? I was like, who have I not yet talked?
Oh, it's you! Pom Pom heard you've got a solo mission coming up. Be safe, will you?
Do you remember anything from before the Express got back up and running?
Sadly, Pom Pom can't remember most of what happened right after the Express crashed onto this world.
Why not?
Pom Pom's memory of those years is like a fogged up Express window. No matter how hard Pom Pom tries, Pom Pom just can't wipe it clean.
Pom Pom.
It's okay. After
Pom Pom is literally the life force of the Express. If Pom Pom die, the Express would be gone. If the Express is gone, Pom Pom cease to exist. That is factual.
Passenger Himiko repaired the Express. Pom Pom got to share a one-of-a-kind journey with all of you.
It just has to be. That require it to be. Actually, no, that cannot be right. It was 15 years ago. No, that timeline won't work. That timeline won't work. Because 15 years, technically, if by that logic, 15 years ago, is where Pom Pom becomes sentient. But within that 15 frame, when does Penacony arc happen? Because I presume Penacony, those character, the Trailblaze that was originally one of the Nameless, how about the Express, right? And Pom Pom obviously remember them. So yeah, it cannot be. It must be way longer than. Okay, I'm telling you, man, I can cook theory and just dunk it in the trash. How do you know, how did you and Himiko meet?
How did Passenger Himiko appear? That's odd. Pom Pom can't remember a thing. All Pom Pom recalls is having a long and fuzzy sleep, then being woken by a knock at the door. And just like that, Passenger Himiko was on board.
Oh my god, Himiko, you're a
The day
spy.
Passenger Himiko knocked, it felt like Pom Pom was waking
sorry,
up from
my
a
phone.
dream. The Express's heart started beating again, and the lights flickered on one after another.
Why have you heard of the name Graphia?
Graphia? Pom Pom hasn't. But Pom Pom always dreams of strangers when Pom Pom's asleep. They seem to be bustling around the Express, and there are soft clinking and clanking sounds, just like the sound of stars twinkling. But every time Pom Pom wakes up, their faces slip away. Pom Pom is only left with a warm and comforting feeling, knowing someone had taken good care of Pom Pom.
Sorry, let me ask my... for the God. Ah, God, God. Ah, got some text. It's time for me to say goodbye.
Safe trip! Pom-Pom will take good care of the express while you're away.
Real. Okay.
There you are. March and I were talking about you.
You do miss me? Wait, but
Yeah, of course.
When did Don Hung start expressing his feelings like this? I guess pigs really do fly.
have you not seen Nambi?
This trip to Plain Arcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal. You dove into the Phantom Moon games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again. As for March, well, she spent her time wandering and eating. Her perfect little vacation.
So real.
Wait, hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grab plenty of comics as well.
So true.
I call it cultural exploration. With a little extra time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
Now that we're having this little break, it hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
It's okay.
Yeah, we are actually more concerned about your condition, Don Hung.
Blade has accepted General Yao Guang's proposal. Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself. It's going to be a path fraught with danger, so I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused. From now on, I will turn my attention to this world.
What exactly is going to be next?
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
I've got work to do too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramod. Yours truly figured she'd been resting long enough, and it was time to stretch her legs. So I volunteered.
Stay safe.
No problem. When you come back, you have to share everything you saw in the world in Canvas.
It's a bit sad, you know, but it is what it is. Get ready to seal off. I think I will actually stop here, mainly because I have stuff to do by the text message earlier. I was like, another thing is that this seems like a good place before we head off. Good like recap on what's happening. I'm a bit meow. Everything's on a reminder. It may be a small bit, but it's probably going to get a quick nap. Nothing more important than my nap. That's Jingyuan, by the way. But yeah, I feel like the next time we're gonna come, it will be just sending it into the new place. Didn't I re-pull you? Yes. But the first, the last one. Oh, ignore that for now. There you are. The good place, my brain stopped working, what the fuck? It's a good place to get some shut-eye and thing. If I only I could share some pastry with you, and then have a sweetest dream, that will be perfect. Meow. Oh, see, that's for fly. Okay. It's a new week. I think yesterday didn't really do much. So there's a lot of stuff resetting. Also text message. I believe people love to hear compliment. That's why I started my daily podcast where I give a compliment. Would you like to give it a try? Sure. Yes. Gyarados. You are akin to a flower unfurling in the wintry plain of spring. Pristine and pure, as the snow recede, you shall become an enchanting vision. You radiate with brilliance of the universe. Your noble character is akin to star adoring the nocturnal expanse. Your presence is singular, unmatched in its essence. Allow me to bask in the splendor of your beauty. I'm better than this. What a wondrous soul stand before me, oh noblest and wondrous Lord Argenti. Your heart can touch the deepest of night sky, ricochet yet tantalizing. You are graciously endowed with innate valor, unyielding resilience, profound worth, untapped potential, unwavering disposition, and boundless happiness. Much forth and grace, for you are simply peerless. Please allow me to shower you with praise one more. Finger Heart, such a fucking weird sticker name. Yes, I'm struggling with what you have for dinner tonight. This might be seem certain, but I need your opinion on flavor. Which one do you like best, Gyarados? Soft bread, hard bread, or perhaps buttered bread? Why would you not like buttered bread? Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll give it a try. Due to my righteous training and constant traveling, I rarely had anything other than hard bread. But of course, I personally enjoy its rustic texture and slightly bitter flavor. It's just that the serene view outside the window right now, great. I'll go with my casual, usual choice of hard bread. Do you have any recommendation for what to have with it? More bread at this point. Another type of bread. Great. Please say my grade. Okay. Argentine is like so. It's like that last line sounds like, yep. Okay, never coming to help him ever again. Okay. With that, thanks for coming by. Hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.